Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about a big Mercedes exit, Audi's car launch and key updates following the Red Bull Junior team getting their 2026 car out on track for the first time. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram and X at James's Pit Lane. I'll leave links in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with the Red Bull Junior team Racing Bulls. Now recently the team revealed their car in Detroit alongside the main Red Bull team, and a few days later Racing Bulls have got their VCarb 03 out on track at Imola. Now this was just a demonstration run, so only 15 kilometers of running was allowed. However, it gave us a chance to have a look at the new car for this year instead of just renders. And well, when you look at the car, the airbox clearly stands out, as does the nose, which dives very close to the front wing's main plane, and the side pod inlets are extremely narrow, a solution that was seen on all cars that have run so far, and a pushrod layout is used for both the front and rear suspensions and will remain for the Barcelona test from 26th to 30th of January. Now on top of that, we got the chance to see the Red Bull power unit in action for the first time. As we know, Red Bull are creating their own power units this season, and yeah, this is the first time we've seen it out on the track. And also on top of that, it was just a chance to get a really good look at a 2026 car. And according to Autosport, a few teething problems occurred in the morning, but Liam Lawson took to the track at 12:26 PM, completing an installation lap. However, apparently Arvid Lindblad had a spin when he got in the car. As we know, Lindblad is new to Formula 1 this year. This will be his first season in the sport, and motorsport.com say that Lindblad took over later on but lost control of the car in the Villeneuve chicane, ending up in the gravel. The car likely did not suffer much damage and was recovered by a truck. Now, as I said, this was a demonstration event, so running was limited. However, according to motorsport.com, the Red Bull Junior team is set to return to the track tomorrow and take part in a 200-kilometer filming day. Again, fitted with demonstration rubber, the VCarb 03 will cover a maximum of 40 laps at Imola, with its drivers thus gaining experience ahead of running in Barcelona. But let's move on to Mercedes, with it confirming that its lead designer John Owen is resigning from his role. Now, Owen joined the team in its Honda days and stayed on for the title-winning 2009 Brawn GP campaign as principal aerodynamicist, and then he was subsequently appointed chief designer when the team was bought by Mercedes and was in charge of car design for each of the Mark 17 F1 cars, including the 2026 W17. However, according to Mercedes, Owen made the decision to take a break from F1 and will assist with the transition of his successor before commencing his gardening leave period later this year. Mercedes said, "We wish John all the very best for the future and thank him for the considerable role he has played in the team's success. John's role will be filled through internal promotion. Giacomo Tortora, currently our engineering director, will become the team's new director of car design, with deputy technical director Simone Resta overseeing this group." But let's move on to Audi, which has officially launched its livery in 2026. As we know, Audi's a new entrant in Formula 1 this year after taking over Sauber, and now it's pulled the covers off the final version of its titanium red and black design for 2026, and I have to say, this looks really nice. I love the blend of colours on this car. I think Audi have done such a good job, and for me it could potentially be my favourite livery this year. I just think it looks so nice. Now, one thing to note is that the livery was put on a show car. The design is being kept secret for now. Yes, Audi did complete a shakedown at Barcelona recently, however, it is keeping its R26 away from public view for now. Now, as we know, Audi are creating their own engines this year, and it faces a huge challenge going up against experienced manufacturers like Mercedes and Ferrari that have been doing this for years, and team principal Jonathan Wheatley said Audi could not get complacent and think that results would come automatically just because it's a major car maker, with Wheatley saying, as quoted by The Race, "You have to be realistic about where you're starting from, and you also have to be humble about the challenge that's ahead of you. You don't beat teams like Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren. You don't just turn up and beat them because you're Audi Formula 1. That's not how it works. You need a plan. Our plan is to be a challenger, and then a competitor, and then a champion. It's important as a journey, and that people understand that journey." But what do you think of the car? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care.